This is my game 20 Small Mazes. I released it for free back in February of 2024, and I thought it might be interesting to talk a little bit about its puzzle design, where it succeeded and also where it failed. Let's start with this maze called The Exit is like right there. The goal is to get the dot to this exit. When I was designing this puzzle, I thought it would be funny for the player to start a maze by jumping over the exit. That led to creating a puzzle where you can move 2 squares at a time. In the bottom section of this puzzle, you move quickly from the right to the left of the puzzle, and then the puzzle opens up into this big wide area. Because you're moving from right to left, I was hoping your eyes would continue on this path and be drawn to this open area rather than looking where the true path is, which is this small path in the direction you came from. You have to reverse direction to go the correct way. After that step, you jump over the door again and enter the second half of the puzzle. And I used that idea of reversing direction again. You actually have to reverse direction twice to get to the exit. Here's another puzzle which is placed very early in the game. The idea is that there is no path to the exit, so you have to break down the walls, but you only have a few walls you can break down. Here again, I'm trying to control where you look. I've put this long path in the top right corner, so that you might try to go down here first. But even given how long that path is, there are still too many walls to the exit. Similarly, I put another path on the opposite corner, which also requires one too many walls to be broken to get to the end. Instead, you have to go through the center, and there is a path there that goes to the exit. I really like the way that puzzle turned out, and it met all of my goals for it. But there is another puzzle which didn't, and if you played the game, you probably know the one. The idea here is that it's a sliding puzzle, but you have to move your character between the pieces. In general, you're moving through the pieces, and you have to find another piece to match up so you can keep going. What makes this puzzle especially difficult is that as part of the solve path, you have to go onto a piece and then not go through it. You go onto the piece, slide the piece to another, and then reverse your path, and this is required to solve the puzzle. While there were reversing steps earlier in the first puzzle, the fact that you can't see the whole puzzle together makes this much harder. Were I to design this puzzle again, I would remove that step, and have the path only go through the pieces. That would probably still make this one of the harder puzzles in the game, but removing the hardest step of it would get it closer to the right difficulty. It's a hard lesson, but it's a good reminder to test your game with a lot of players and watch their playthroughs. Difficulty balancing is something I'm still learning, and I hope to improve in the games to come. This video contains a puzzle. The answer is an English word which is 7 letters long, and you can check your answer on my website. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, happy puzzling!